Hi everyone, and thank you for joining me at Debra's Felt Studio. Well, it's getting dark outside. It's only 4 p.m. in the UK, in the north of England, and it's chilly. So I've been making myself a crocheted scarf from merino wool, and I've made these really cute little pom-poms on the end. These are made from merino wool roving, and next time, if you'd like to tune in, I'll show you how to make these. They're super easy. But this week I've been making mini Christmas presents for those special people, and these are some of the leaves that I've connected to key rings. I've got my oak leaves, I've got my fantasy leaves, some more oak leaves, and some others there. So these are super easy to make. So if you grab yourself a cuppa, and I'll show you how I do them. Oh, there's one more piece of interesting news that I've got for you. I'm really excited to say, after nearly 20 months of making lots of videos and putting in lots of time, all for free, I love sharing skills, but now YouTube have said that I'm able to start earning some money from making these videos. So one of the things that they have is a membership scheme, and for just approximately $5 a month, that's £3 something in the UK, you can join the membership scheme. And with the membership scheme, I intend to do some live videos where we can have question and answers. I will be doing short videos for free, included in the membership scheme, just to show you different aspects of felt making, and you can interact with me. So it's almost like one-to-one, but there'll be lots of you hopefully. So if you'd like to support me in what I'm doing, I would be so grateful. So for the price of a coffee, if you would like, once a month, the payment goes out directly. You can see the membership scheme below. And of course, if you don't want to, then that really doesn't matter. But please do like and subscribe at the bottom, because it does help me and the algorithm to get the videos to you. So I really love doing this, and I'm so very grateful that I can be in my studio more often, making things that I can share with you. So happy felting, and stay for the ride. Grab yourself a cuppa. Thank you.
So I have this piece of felt that I made a few weeks ago in the autumn, all autumnal colours, and I'm just looking at it and thinking where I could cut my oak leaf shapes. And here's my beautiful oak leaf that I pressed from the autumn, just to give me a guideline. You can actually place one on top and cut around it, but it's a bit big, this one, so I'm just using it as a guideline, and then I'm cutting them out of this piece. And here are 3 that I've cut out of this piece, and I've used a piece of green backing on the back. I'll show you. So this is the backing I use. It's like a pre-made felt. It's very strong. You can buy that by the meter from good wool suppliers. And then I cut a piece off my felt that I made in the autumnal colours, and then I sew it onto the back, onto this piece, and then I just cut around it to get this really nice effect. So I'll show you how I do that. So first I'm going to cut a kind of shape that's similar to a oak leaf out of here, and I rather like this area, so I'm just going to go ahead and so you can see it's a similar kind of shape, not as big. And then I'm going to take some of the green backing. I think I have some here. So this is just green pre-made felt. It's about 1 millimetre, 2 millimetre thick, I think. So here's my felt, and then I'm just going to place it near the edge, about so. And to start off with, I'm just going to do a line down the middle, rather like the veins. So I'm just going to free stitch those on. And on my sewing machine, I've just got a, oops, a free stitch foot. Let's see if I can get a close-up of that. A free stitch foot. And I've got it on a straight stitch on my genome, and I've got it on number 2, 0 zigzag. So let's see how we get on. So just place it on, and just go from the top to the bottom to start off with. I'm just doing the veins of the leaf here. If you get a little snag there, just cut it. With the free motion stitching, it's fab because you can just go any direction you want. I've got my feeder feet down. And then I'm just going to go backwards and forwards here to just get as if it's the stem. And I've got a few mistakes on this bit, but you can see the, whoops, just get rid of some of these bits. So you can see I've got like the veins of the leaf. They're a bit random, and you know, when you look at the veins on the leaf here, they're random. There's not like
symmetry to them. I'll just trim off these little bits that are got where the snagging happened. And then now, just like on the leaf, I'm going to go around the veins. So just trim the bits we don't want. And I'll start doing the veins. Not the veins, sorry, I'll start doing the edges. So now I'm just going to cut around the line just on the orange bit with some small embroidery scissors. Bit tricky. It's raining heavy out there. I'm glad I'm tucked up warm in my studio, and if you can hear the noise, it's my heater blowing. I think on the video the colour looks a bit yellow, but it's the most gorgeous rust colour in reality. Almost matches my trousers. Can you see that? I love these trousers. They're just such beautiful colours. So I've got this box of keyring fobs and I'm making a hole in the leaf near the base. So I've got this tool that you just push through. It's very sharp, and then once I've pushed through, can you see the hole there? Take one of these fobs and we just clip through the hole, she says. Just
Sometimes you need to poke it a couple of times, because that one, for example, didn't work very well at all. There, you can see the hole a bit better now. Typically, when I'm doing it without videoing, it's super easy, and when I have to do it on the video, let's try it that way. Sugar. So, I'm going to poke a hole . And then you just go through the hole with the key fob, and there you have it. You can reinforce your holes if you like, you could sew around them, but for now I'm just simply going through the fabric because it's very, very tough, and I'm pretty confident that the felt is tough enough for these babies to stay on. But that is a beautiful keyring, wouldn't you agree? I love it. Really, really love it. And it's as simple as that. Lost the hole in that one. Just about see it. So here we are. I finished my key rings and I absolutely love them. So I'm going to give them as presents to those special people in my life. I hope you've enjoyed this short and sweet, simple video on how to make felted free stitch embroidery key rings. See you soon.